Hello, everyone, and we're back. And welcome to Coaching for Frontliners with Master Coach Hasmin. And welcome to Coaching TikTok. I am Master Coach Hasmin from Life Coach Philippines, and this is Coaching for Frontliners. So, this coaching conversation is for all individuals who are in the front line right now and who are seeking from chaos within and looking for a path that would end those turmoil. So, and my mission is to help all the frontline workers right now to cope up with stress and from the challenge, especially this time of COVID-19. So thank you for joining me live today. So please do leave your digital footprints by letting me know where are you coming from today, and please do tag your friends and help circulate this video. So if you know a frontline worker right now, tag them in this video and greet them. Okay, so give them some inspiring message in the chat box, and also please do share this into your timeline. So give them some shout out, give them some honor today as they continue to do their work despite of the pandemic situation. They continue to serve and put aside their well-being. So if you are new to this platform right now, if you are watching us for the first time, so please do like our page, Life Coach Philippines, and we are streaming via Life Coach Philippines FB page and YouTube channel Coach AI Connect. So stay connected with us, like and follow and subscribe so that we can stay connected for future learnings. And for those of you who are watching this on a replay, we also appreciate if you put in the hashtag after you watch this video, hashtag replay. And thank you for joining us this afternoon. And this is now our episode 9 here in Coaching for Frontliners. And we are going to talk about today fighting fatigue at work. So last week we talked about fighting discouragement. So today we are going to talk about fighting fatigue at work. So we are now on our fighting series here in Coaching for Frontliners. And if you know that someone will benefit for our to our discussion today, tag them right now and let them join us. So hello, Leonard. Thank you for watching from Benguet, and Coach Nords from La Trinidad, Benguet. Thank you for watching. So kung may kilala po kayo na nakaka-experience right now ng fatigue because of work, this is for them. This episode is for each and every one of you. So if you have joined me for the first time, I am Master Coach Hasmin. I am a certified CACC life coach, and also a master builder apprentice of Master Coach A. And as a master builder apprentice, we build a tribe and we help your unstoppable dream come true. So if there's anything that you need to know about tribe building and making your unstoppable dream come true, so please do connect and get in touch with us, and I will gladly let you know how can I support you and help you in terms of tribe building and building your unstoppable dream. I am also a mental model collector of the Be Learning Society. Be Learning Society is the tent maker of the Be Learning homes for mental fitness. And as a mental model collector, we learn a lot of mental models that is really helping us a lot in creating a mentally tough, okay, in giving us a mental toughness that leads us into mental fitness. So later on, I will be inviting you to our next mental model masterclass. And also, I am part of upskill community manager of Upskills Blueprint Circle, a paid membership group by Master Coach A for all the coaches affiliated here in Life Coach Philippines. And I am also part of Coach A Coaching Club, the premier club for entrepreneurs and coaches. So my coaching philosophy is, I believe that coaching enables individuals to journey from brokenness to wholeness. So if there's anything that you need, if you want to understand how you can journey from brokenness to wholeness, so please do get in touch with me at 0918-944-7841. I am a registered medical technologist, and for the past I've worked in the laboratory. I've worked in the hospital as a medical technologist for a decade, and this is something that is really near my heart because for a time in my life, I wanted to become a doctor, and I took medical technology as my pre-med. But somewhere along the way, priorities came in, so I did not pursue medicine. But I still work in the healthcare industry. So even if I shifted into a different industry, which is right now, I am a marketing executive, vice president for marketing for from a reputable company, diagnostic company, and research company. My heart is still in the healthcare industry. So that's why I continue to be in this industry. So if there's anything that you need, so about medical health care, okay, just please just connect with me and let's have a conversation. But my heart and my passion belongs to life coaching. And as a life coach, I am also a master coach. I am the first master coach of Master Coach A in Master Coach A apprenticeship program, and that was 2 years ago. I am also a certified life and mental health coach because I do believe that being a life coach is important for us to be responsible. And one of the most responsible thing to do is to get yourself equipped and be certified so that you can help more and more and more people in terms of life and about mental health. I am also a public speaker. I am one of the Coach A tribe speaker and one of the 20 speakers who journeyed for 20 weeks. Okay, in the six figure public speaking training program of Master Coach A. I am also a pastor's wife. I have two kids, ages 19 and 17 years old, and by heart, I am an entrepreneur. So if there's anything that you need to know about what I do, so let's get in touch. Please do stay connected. So hello Lizzie, thank you for joining, and Coach Marife, thank you for joining. And also I am the founder and creator of Life's Labyrinth Coaching Community. So this community is for you if you are ready. Okay, if you are ready to make order as your priority in your life. There's a lot of chaos that is happening in our life. There's a lot of things that maybe you have been doing. Okay, and you are in a cycle of stuck. You are in a cycle of defeat. You are in a cycle of not knowing where you want to go. So, but if you are ready, okay, you are ready to make an order in your life a priority. So join me inside my community, Life's Labyrinth Coaching Community, and together let's journey with other fellow Life's Labyrinth who are making their decision and who are making a step right now to put an order into their lives. Join me inside. Okay, so I also have another segment here in Coaching Think Talk, and that is every Saturday at 4 p.m. So, coaching for God centered living is if this is something also that you need, that you are seeking a God centered living life. So join me every Sunday at 4 p.m. here in Coaching Think Talk. I also do coaching talk at Decaf Coffee Republic Brewing Live. So every first and third Saturday of the month. So you can also catch me in Decaf Coffee Republic Brewing Live, an afternoon talk together with other fellow coaches here in Life Coach Philippines. I also conduct Life Coaching 101. So if there's anything that you need about our profession, so if you want to understand more about life coaching, how it can help you, how it can help other people, and how you can make professionalize your mission, your ministry, whatever it is that you are doing for humanity right now. So join me inside Life Coaching 101. And tomorrow I have a class at 7 p.m. So please connect with me if you are interested to join Life Coaching 101. And also I do conduct mind coaching workshop to all organizations out there. So if you are interested to know more and you want to know more and you want mental health, okay, you want to have a mentally healthy conversation in your organization, so please do connect with me as well. So that is also one of the things that I do here in Life Coach Philippines. So this afternoon, so I encourage you to get one hashtag pack my bag moment. So what is hashtag pack my bag moment? So these are your aha moments. These are your nuggets of wisdom. So these are the learnings that you will be getting from this afternoon's talk. And ano nga yung topic natin? So for those of you who have just joined us, ang topic natin for today is fighting fatigue at work. And we can all experience that, right? Even nga kahit hindi siya sa work even sa bahay, you can also experience fatigue. In your business, you can also experience fatigue. So how do we fight that fatigue? So right now, get one, okay? I encourage you to get one and be a blessing this afternoon and share it into your timeline. And don't forget to put in there hashtag pack my bag moment and hashtag coaching think talk. So let's make your wisdom post today as trending, okay? So not all superheroes wear capes. They wear masks, and they are our superheroes, our modern day superheroes, and these are our frontline workers. So if you know someone right now, so why not give them some thank you this afternoon? Put their name in the chat box, tag them, give them some salute, give them some thanks, give them some honor in what they do, because presently they are our modern day heroes. And there is a villain, yung kalaban nila, yung kanilang super villain is no other than COVID-19. Okay, so but despite of the danger, okay, of COVID-19, they continue every day to put their own safety aside and their well-being aside to provide a life-saving support and protection to the most people who are in need. So they are our extraordinary people, okay, in this extraordinary time. So despite of the danger to themselves, this our Filipino workers, frontline workers, every day they put themselves aside and their well-being so that they can help other people. And here in Life Coach Philippines, this episode is especially for them in honor of what they do, and in honor of also giving them some care because they give care to other people. So here in Life Coach Philippines, we also care for them, especially about their mental health. So beyond the impact of the pandemic, okay, in our society, in the educational system, in the economy, in the business sector, but the most impact of what COVID-19 brought about right now is the negative effect on people's mental health. And the main psychological consequences to date appear are elevated levels of stress, anxiety, loneliness, insomnia, and depression. And even our frontline workers is not exempted to that. They too experiences this one, the negative effect of mental health. So that's why here every Saturday in Coaching Think Talk, Coaching for Frontliners, we do continuously help them how to be able to cope up with the stress, how to be able to cope up with anxiety, loneliness, insomnia, and depression, whatever it is that they are going through right now. And today, our special topic is all about fatigue. So how do we fight fatigue at work? Okay? So fatigue, when you hear the word fatigue, what comes into your mind? Ano po yung naririnig natin, naaalala natin pag narinig po natin yung salitang fatigue? Fatigue is actually a term used to describe an overall feeling of tiredness or lack of energy. So when you have that feeling of pagod ka, 'di ba? You lack that energy, so it means that you are fatigued. It is actually not the same or as simply as feeling drowsy or sleepy. Okay, it's more than that actually. When you feel fatigue, you have no motivation and no energy to work. You have no energy to do anything at all. And sometimes being sleepy may be a symptom. So that is just a symptom of a fatigue, but it is not actually the same thing. In fact, for some people, even if they sleep 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours, or even the whole day, half day, pagising pa rin nila, pakiramdam pa rin nila, pagod pa din sila. Right? So because that is actually a fatigue. And there are actually many potential causes of fatigue, and they can be divided into three categories. So we have the lifestyle factor. Your lifestyle factor can affect, okay, it can bring fatigue. Okay, what are these lifestyle factor? It's how we exercise, it's how we sleep, and it's how we put well, what we put in our diet. So lifestyle can be a contributor of that feeling of fatigue. Physical health condition, so like for example, you are anemic, you experience anemia, so that the natural response of the body is you will really feel weak, you will always feel that tiredness when you have anemia. Arthritis, autoimmune diseases, kidney problems, liver problems, heart problems. So normally physical health condition will bring you fatigue. So but if you know na wala ka namang medical condition or physical condition, if that is a fatigue but you still feel that fatigue, another factor that can brought fatigue to your life is mental health issues, and that will is something that we will be discussing as we go on with our topic for today. So remember that these three factors: lifestyle, physical health condition, and mental health issues, so this can bring fatigue to your life. So what are the symptoms of fatigue? So fatigue can cause a vast range of physical, mental, and emotional symptoms that may include this one. So there's a lot of here on the list. So but I will just mention a few. Okay, yeah, that feeling of chronic tiredness and sleepiness, headache. Kahit uminom ka ng marami pang biogesic dyan, Tylenol, still there is headache. That feeling of dizziness, sore and aching muscles. Have you ever felt that? So for me, last week I've just felt that, and it was really a terrible feeling having that sore and aching muscle. Okay, muscle weakness. You don't have that energy to really even to get up your bed, right? So what else? Impaired decision making and judgment. When you are fatigued, that can also affect your decision making and judgment. That's why it's really very important for us to talk about this, especially to all our frontline workers who are working every day, double shift, triple shift sometimes, 24 hours sometimes, that it can affect your decision making and your judgment. And that also includes appetite loss, reduced immune system function, blurry vision, short-term memory problem, hallucination, poor concentration, and low motivation. It's really very hard to go to work when you are not motivated, right? So these are just few of the symptoms of fatigue. So that's why we need to really talk about it. We really need to not just shrug it off, because it can affect the way you think, the way you decide, the way you make judgment, and the way you go on with your life every day. So hello, Coach Marife. Hello, Coach Rod from Oman. Thank you for joining today. Thank you for joining this afternoon. Hello, Coach Candy. Yes, lifestyle factor plays so much in fatigue. And these are the common workplace related causes of fatigue. Do you want to know what are they? Ano-ano ba yung mga common workplace related causes of fatigue? Number one is shift work. So especially if you are working in a if you are a frontline workers, may tinatawag tayong shift, right? So day, night, afternoon shift. So the human body is designed to sleep every night. But if there is a sudden change in your shift, okay, for example, this week, isang linggo kang night shift, and then the following week, you are daytime. Tama ba? Nakaka-relate ka ba dito, Coach Marife? So for me, when I work in the hospital, when I was in heart center, so we have this shifting schedule. So for a month, for example, I will be on night duty. For another month, so every month we change our shift. And sometimes if for a month you are a floater, that floater, okay, we call that floating schedule. That's really sometimes very hard to really sleep, because today you're not your night duty, and then after a day duty ka, 'di ba? So sobrang gulo, sobrang magulo na yung body clock mo, that you don't know, your body is so having a hard time to adapt on what is really the time of sleep niya. So the pattern, okay? The pattern is set by a small part of the brain known as the circadian clock. And if you work on a shifting schedule, you know what? A shift worker confuses, okay, yung tinatawag nating circadian clock by working when their body is programmed to be sleep. And that is what is causing a fatigue to a person. Okay, so yung mga shifting schedule na yan. Sabi ni Coach Marife here, yes, Master Coach Hasmin Miroy, yes, every 15 days. Wow, sa mga nurses, yes, every 15 days. So just imagine, di ba, naka-adjust na yung katawan mo, that your body, your circadian clock adjusted already na natutulog ka ng daytime, and then suddenly, after 2 weeks, bago na naman. Right? Kailangan mo na namang matulog at night. So that places a fatigue to a person, yung shift work na yan, okay? Another thing that causes fatigue to in a workplace is what we call the poor workplace practices. So this can add to a person's level of fatigue as well. So this may include long hours of work, hard physical labor, irregular working hours, such as yung mga rotating shift, yung kinukwento ko sa inyo kanina, right? So sometimes, when you are in a rotating shift, yung mga 6 to 2, 7 to 3, 2 to 10, 10 to 6, yung mga rotating na yan. Pag may nag-absent dyan, immediately nasisira kagad yung rotating shift na yan. So sometimes you work at 16 hours, and even worse, okay, for our medical professional, they work at 24 hours, 36 hours, especially kapag hindi tumarating yung mga kapalitan nila sa shifting. And and that can really cause harmful effect into your body, and it can cause a stressful, di ba? Stressful environment as well, such as yung pag-absent ng mga kasamahan mo sa trabaho. So that also causes fatigue into you. So aside from um, a not so good, 'di ba, nakasamahan sa trabaho, that also causes fatigue as with you as well. Another thing is workplace stress. So this can be caused by a wide range of factors, including job dissatisfaction. Are you still happy with your job? Are you still happy with what you do? Okay? Heavy workload, especially now. Alam natin that there's a lot of there's a big increase in the number of cases of COVID-19, and there's really a lot of heavy workload, I know, inside the hospital right now. And isama mo pa yung mga conflict, di ba? Conflict with your bosses, conflict with your colleagues, bullying sa mga clients, di ba? Constant change and threats even to the job security, threats to your health, threats to your job security. So a lot of factors that can really give you can cause fatigue into your life, yung ating workplace stress. Another thing is definitely pagka nagsama-sama na yan lahat, there will be what we call burnout. And burnout can be described as a striving too hard in one area of your life while neglecting everything else. And this can really happen, right? When you try to neglect yourself, when you neglect your self-care, when you neglect your well-being, mababurn out ka talaga. So you put all your energies, di ba? Nilalagay mo lahat ng energy mo sa work mo, and then samahan pa ng mga workplace stress, samahan pa ng mga not enough time to really sleep because of the shifting work. Definitely magkakaroon ka talaga ng fatigue, right? So, and this is really unavoidable. So, what are we going to do about it? Okay? And also, another thing that can cause fatigue is yung unemployment or thinking about unemployment. Alam natin na maraming mga nagsasarang mga works ngayon, di ba? Mga companies, okay? And this can also brought fatigue into your life. So that failure, that feeling of guilt, that feeling of emotional exhaustion, prolonged exhaustion, prolonged thinking can bring also fatigue. And there's a psychological causes of fatigue as well. So aside from that work related, studies suggest that psychological factors are also present in at least 50% of fatigue cases, and this may include, okay, probably you may not be experiencing, okay naman ako sa work ko, coach, hindi ko naman na-experience yung sinabi mo kanina ng mga work-related causes of fatigue. This one, okay, these psychological factors may be the one that is causing you fatigue. For example, is depression. So this is actually an illness, okay, which is characterized by severe or prolonged feeling of sadness, dejection, and hopelessness. And people who are depressed commonly experience chronic fatigue. So probably you may be experiencing fatigue right now because of prolonged feeling of sadness, dejection, and hopelessness. Another thing that can cause fatigue is anxiety and stress. In a person who is chronically, okay, prolonged okay, yung mahaba, chronically anxious or stressed keeps their body in overactive. Okay, and it is not good for our body kapag parati kang overly active. Mapapagod talaga siya. So the constant flooding of adrenaline exhaust the body, and so fatigue sets in. And this can really be true presently right now among our frontline health workers. Kasi hindi sila parang hindi talaga sila pwedeng huminto with what they do. So constantly their body is producing adrenaline, okay? And this makes their body fatigue. Okay? Another thing that can cause fatigue is grief, that feeling of loss. Losing a loved one causes a wide range of emotions, including shock, guilt, depression, despair, and loneliness. So these are the psychological causes of fatigue. So what do you think? Where do you think you classify right now? So I suggest that don't self-diagnose. Okay, safety first. Don't self-diagnose. So if you need to go to a professional, okay, for diagnosis, so I encourage you to please do so. Okay, but if you are not yet ready to talk to someone, to a professional, okay, what I encourage you to do is to talk to us. Okay, talk to a life coach, connect with us here in Life Coach Philippines, and we can get you started with your journey. So what you can do right now if you are experiencing physical, okay, yung mga work related stress, work related fatigue na yan, and if you are experiencing the psychological causes of fatigue, the first thing that you need to do is to get help and get support. And this is the bravest thing that you can do. The bravest thing that you can do right now when you are experiencing fatigue, whatever it is that it is causing you right now, especially if that is something psychological, ask for help. Okay? This is something that needs to be addressed because the longer you allow yourself to be in that situation, to that feeling of that fatigue, the more that is detrimental to your overall health. The more that will be detrimental to your physical health and most especially to your mental health. And here in Life Coach Philippines, help is available, and and if you are not yet ready to get sick and help of a professional, we can have a conversation because a life coach can help you find ways of obtaining and maintaining stability and managing your difficult symptoms, rebuilding relationships, finding purpose for living by creating a clear plan of action and using current strengths to reach your future goals. And we have what we call mental health coaching. And this is actually an action oriented with emphasis on improving the person's present life and reaching your goals for the future. So probably right now you feel so fatigued, you feel so helpless, you feel so hopeless, okay? There's such thing as we call as mental health coaching. So here we acknowledge where can we improve your present life and where can we go, okay? And how do we reach your future goals? And this partnership employs and this partnership model wherein the client, okay, is an active participant in their own mental wellness plan and the one who decides what is worth doing, and the coach just provides expertise in supporting successful change and accountability to help the client stay on track. So what I am saying here right now is help is available, support is available, and a coach can be a great partner with whatever it is that you are going through right now. Yes, the physical symptoms can be sometimes addressed with change in lifestyle, but you know what, if the problem is a psychological, okay, ang nagkukos ng fatigue mo right now is psychological, we need to really address it because the longer that you prolong that situation, that fatigue into your body, the more that is detrimental to your overall health as well. So, sabi ni Coach Marife here is psychological fatigue is much more deep. Workplace must be a safe space in order to avoid this. Exactly, Coach Marife. And we know that um, the country needs you, the humanity needs you, and at this time, okay, it's about time to really focus on your health as well. It's about time for you to really focus on your mental health as well, and there is something that we can do here in Life Coach Philippines. In fact, it is actually our advocacy, Life Coach Philippines. Our advocacy is mental health, that even before the pandemic started, we are on our way of doing our share to the community, doing our share to the organization. So how do we do this? We do mental health talks, mental health awareness talk inside Decaf Coffee Republic. Decaf Coffee Republic is the home of certified life coaches located at Pasig, Pioneer Center compound along Pioneer Road, Capitolio, Pasig City. So if you need someone to talk to right now, okay, after your work, after your duty, go to Decaf Coffee Republic. We are open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Okay, so if you need to talk to a life coach, go there, have a coaching conversation, and let's allow us to help you in your journey right now. And if you are not able to go there, so you can message us. Okay, our hotline 24/7 number is 0917-586-1661. If you need someone to have a conversation with what you are going through right now, yung fatigue mo na yan, so we can fight off that fatigue that you are experiencing, especially if that is being caused by psychological cause. Okay, so because you care, we know that you care for the people, and we know that you care for the humanity. We know you that you care for the our nation. Okay, that's why you sacrifice everything. Know that someone cares for you as well, because you care. Life Coach Philippines care for you as well. And one thing that you need to do is to take an action. Act now. Okay? Act now. Safety first. Your family needs you. A lot of people needs you, but yourself needs you the most. Right? So act now. Action changes things. So let's have a conversation. You can connect with me. Okay, let's have a conversation at 0918-944-7841, or visit us at DCAP Coffee Republic so that we can provide you help and support at this time of the pandemic, and at this time of what it is that you are going through right now. And also, I would like to invite you to join us inside our community, MedCoLab Coaching Community by Life Coach Philippines. This is your medical conduit to holistic wellness. So this community is designed for individuals who wants to preserve the what we call holistic wellness, the physical, mental, emotional, social, and spiritual health. So this can be achieved by maintaining, okay, a physical and mental lifestyle through the platform of life coaching. So join us inside. All you need to do is this is a free community. All you need to do is to answer all the membership questions so that you can be directed in this community. So this community is for you. Okay, so this is something that we talk about, holistic wellness. Okay, and also something that we would like to invite you with is to join us inside the Be Learning Society. Be Learning Society is the one who is the tent maker of the Be Learning Homes for Mental Fitness. So how do you join the Be Learning Society? Avail the Be Learning e-card by Decaf Coffee Republic, and when you avail the Be Learning e-card, you get 3 perks. So number one perks is you get to enjoy a 5% food and beverage discount from Decaf Coffee Republic, and second perk is you get the full access to Mental Model Masterclass by Master Coach A. And this is something that we all need, okay, to learn more about the different mental models and how we can apply it in our daily life, and how we can apply it in our daily challenges, and how we can apply it in our daily in the daily thing in the work that we do. So learning the different mental models will allow you to become mentally tough, and therefore you become mentally fit. And aside from that, you get a 90 minutes coaching session from all the senior coaches here in Life Coach Philippines. So our mental model master class happens every third Saturday of the month. Okay, and our next mental model master class will be on September 18 at 7 p.m. And Master Coach A will going to teach us about the multiplier skills mental model mastery. So discover the scary truth behind the garbage in and garbage out principle in learning. And probably because of the garbage that we take into our life, that's why we are okay. We are fatigue. Okay, so learn about the principle behind the garbage in and garbage out learning. So know how consuming the wrong information can make you more ignorant, fixed-minded, assuming, overconfident, and blind. Followers of pseudo experts giving cheap Jack advice. So in this mental model masterclass, learn what and how you should be learning so that you can experience accelerated success with less and waited time. So for registration assistance, connect with Coach Giselle at 0917-586-1661. And also for all of you who wanted to embark on a journey of becoming a life coach, and like what we do here in Life Coach Philippines, Master Coach A is now offering co-actively co-create life coach certification program. So this is a comprehensive approach to learning and mastering life coaching as an active process of creating a new path to achieving results in life so that success is inevitable in every coaching relationship. So this includes a 21 days online learning journey. So just allot 30 minutes of your day of reading your module for 21 days and you're good to go. And aside from that, you will have a 3 days live coaching bootcamp with Master Coach A that is scheduled every Saturday. Okay? For the 3 consecutive Saturdays. And aside from that, if you are interested to making it into a um, business, okay, if maybe part-time business, okay, part-time to do, you can also join. It also includes 3 days live business bootcamp. So connect right now. So if this is something that your heart is beating for this one, so okay, connect with Coach Rosel right now at 0917-586-1661 to know more about the details of co-actively co-create life coach certification program. So do join us for another coaching conversation this afternoon with Coach Joanna for Coaching for Moms in Transitions at 4 p.m. So thank you for joining me today this afternoon. So once again, this is Master Coach Hasmin from Life Coach Philippines for Coaching Think Talk. So coaches like us think and talk like this. This is us in the Philippines. I'll see you again next Saturday. Love, bang, boom. Bye-bye.